play a crucial role in shaping discipline and behavior in schools. They are also calling on the Niger State government to put more attention on counseling programs in schools in Niger State. Chinemi Bambiyu reports.
Guidance and counseling are globally recognized as vital tools in managing discipline and fostering personal development in any society. However, in Niger State, this essential service is struggling to meet the needs of schools. According to the Niger State Universal Basic Education Board, there are over 3,200 schools in the state, yet only 194 guidance counselors are available to serve these schools across 25 local government areas. This shortage has created a significant gap, leaving many students without access to proper counseling services during their formative years. The lack of counselors isn't the only issue. Tensions between school management and counselors further complicate their ability to provide effective services.
The head teachers always see the counselors as intimidating them, as being their rivals, because they are not teachers. They don't go into the classroom, so it's like they are seeing them as if they are not part of the school. They see them as their rivals. So we have been trying to advocate to the head teachers that the counselors are not taking their position. They are not there to take their position. They are just there to guide and nurture the young mind.
One counselor shared how this gap impacted their personal journey.
We are coping with it by creating awareness in the schools. We even place posters around visit a counselor. As we are saying that we have never visited a counselor for once. And if you will visit a counselor, maybe this should not be your profession.
Efforts are underway, but stakeholders agree that much more needs to be done to close the gap and ensure every child in Niger State has access to guidance and counseling services.
To go gradually, as we get the numbers and we train them and then they become qualified, we'll deploy them. And we're not just going to look inwards, we're going to look even outward and see if there are those that are actually within the service of Niger and have this appropriate qualification, because it's in the interest of all of us that our kids are properly guided and then their talents are properly harnessed.
And join school, and not only employing them, there's need for training and retraining on the job. Let these counselors be responsible to attend international conferences.
Many children either do not know that there's a counselor in their school, or they're not motivated to see one when they have problems. These are part of the problems that this conference will be addressing. Chinemi Bambiyu, TVC News, Mina.
And creatives from Nigeria's northeast region now have a vibrant space to nurture, refine and showcase their talents to global audiences at the annual Northeast Festival of Literature, Culture and Creativity. Larry Adeyemi tells us more about this.
Armed with brushes, pens and creative voices, budding and established talent from Nigeria's northeast are using art as a tool to address the region's pressing climate challenges. The Northeast Festival of Literature, Culture and Creativity has become a haven for artists, writers and performers to inspire change.
I think it is high time that the government goes beyond just dishing out policies, but begin to make the citizen now own up to it, to say, okay, this policy is not just a government policy, it is our personal policy. And we will have to work with it to make our environment better. And the only way you can make people own a project is when you make it creative.
Held at Gombe State University, the festival's 4th edition calls for states in the region to harness the talent of these creatives to drive policies that protect the environment.
The talent we have, particularly in the Northeast and especially Gombe State, is in abundance. You could see the display, the cultural display by the students here, and like you mentioned, the various campaign songs we had and so many other initiatives that are done by our young people. So we have bundles of talents, and I tell you, the sky is the limit.
Academics are confident that initiatives like this festival can foster sustainable environmental practices.
What I've tried to do today is to look at how climate change, literature, innovation, heritage, how they interplay, how all of these kinds of play and help in bringing about what we call resilience.
Our date palm, the blossom, you will not see any single person going there just to say they want to tamper with it. You see animals roaming about freely. That shows our little contributions towards ensuring that we mitigate the effect of climate change.
Students from several schools across the region joined the festival, participating in activities such as essay writing, painting, poetry, and tree planting campaigns. Through art and innovation, the festival serves as a beacon of hope in the fight against climate change. Landry Adeyemi, TVC News, Gombe.
To a bit of entertainment now, Diana Childs, a rising figure in Nollywood, has made a cinema debut with 143, an emotional film exploring friendship, love, and infidelity. The movie also offers a fresh perspective on relationships, told through the lens of a mature woman's romance with a younger man. Directed by Jide Onyegbile, known for his recent work in House of Gar, 143 represents a collaboration between seasoned professionals and emerging talent in the Nigerian film industry.
You know, this money-centric way of living that we've become, that is like the major primary thing we look at when making any decision, especially when it comes to marriage or relationship. Once money is taken care of, everything else can go by the wayside. It's one of the worst decisions you can ever make in your life. And that's something Diana decided to explore with 143, which is why I told her that it's a brilliant thing to explore, because we definitely need that message right now. So pick your partners very carefully. Money is not everything.
We're growing and we're evolving. We're not where we used to be, and I mean the stories are a lot more better, and everybody is really bringing up their A game. So yeah, I think we're not where we used to be, and we're moving forward.
I think that the government should be a little bit more open-minded. I see how culture and religion and the environment plays a lot of role in boxing creatives in the industry, and yet we can watch that in Hollywood. People want to watch that. Don't censor that. Let them be creative enough. You know, I think that what should be done should be some form of categorization, and not just oh, don't show this film. Categorize the film, put it as +18, put it as +21, and the likes. But let people watch what they want to watch.